Alright, YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and do a goodie drop. I don't know which one we're at right now. Maybe 15. Maybe I'm way too high. Maybe it's 11. I don't know. We'll find out. But I kind of held back because I was waiting for a nice book to show up. And it got delayed. It was already delayed for 1 month and it got delayed a second month. So that won't be shipped out to the 15th of the coming month. And we'll probably get it near the end. So might as well do the video now to get this out of the way. It's crazy, right? It is what it is. Excuse me. I got something still up here. And like always, I always hope I got everything ready and I don't have things to lay about somewhere else, because then I have to wait till the next one. But I think I got everything. So let's go ahead and see what all kind of goodies we accumulated so far for the past month and a half or so. Let's start with the movies first so we can break out of that. If I've showed any before, it was just still laying about. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to put it up. But I think it's very few, if possible, maybe 1, 2, But, gotta love my 88 films. You got The Postman Fights Back. That's awesome. I always love the goodies they go out for. But I really hate that they went ahead and licensed out to other companies, because sometimes they don't do them justice. They put out a box set instead of doing individuals. We don't get the nice single type slip covers and booklets. And that's the thing that kills me, I mean, you've seen it from Shout Factory. They've done that. I mean, that kills me putting out box sets. I mean, it is what it is, but Arrow has been pretty good at getting 88 films put out pretty well. If Criterion ever gets anything, I really despise it. Alright, I'm not a Criterion fan, okay? So when they get something that I really want, I always get mad, Well, not mad, but like, I was like, why? In fact, they're supposed to get 2 movies that's like, they advertised they had it, they were gonna put out, and they still haven't done it. And it's been like almost 2 years now. So I don't know what's going on with Criterion, but hopefully somebody gets it back from them, because I mean, I'm not a fan of them when they get certain type of movies such as like horror or kung fu. I prefer different studios. That's just my preference. If you like them, kudos. But for what they put out, I really hate the cover artwork they've done. I just don't like how. I mean, they do pretty good at quality of the movie they put out, but I mean, I'm just not a fan. They don't put no goodies in it. They don't put no love in it. They just put, a great transfer. I give that kudos. They always put a pretty nice, good transfer. Alright, we got New Fist of Fury. That's Arrow. Like I said, Arrow does some good justice now. I mean, they put out a nice box art. At times, they also have a booklet. And even sometimes they'll make their own limited edition cover, So that's always fun. And that's usually just, the main cover artwork that was put out, back then. We finally got A Christmas Story. Last year when they put out all the Christmas films and stuff, this was one they never did a price drop for. In fact, it was this and a National Lampoon's, and they never put out a price drop. For those who were selling it individually, only National Lampoon had a decent price drop, of which I would go for. But we had to wait almost a whole year to get this bad boy. Now, if they can only put Ralphie Comes Back, that's also one I want to get. They do have a Blu-ray they're putting out, but I prefer them to do a 4K, and it seems that's not going to be the case. Kind of like Lovecraft, that series, I just don't understand why it has Blu-ray but not a 4K, especially when they advertised and on the HBO or whatever it has a 4K version, So that kind of blows my mind. Another 88, we got Hard Boiled 2, The Last Blood. It was 88, I'm gonna try to get it. And I didn't think the others were going to follow suit, after the first one. Then the second one came out. So it's definitely taking some time for the series to get put out individually. But hopefully they put all of them out. And we got Shrek the Third. You know, when they put the first one out on 4K, I was super thrilled. You know, so constantly put all them out. Hopefully, sometime next year they put the fourth one out. And then we got Jaws 2. I did want the steel book, but I mean, Best Buy, when they get some steel books and other places, they just don't drop the prices. I'm not a fan. And if you heard, Best Buy is discontinuing movies, which kills me because I mean they are the biggest, you know, besides what's it, Zavi from UK. Ours is Best Buy, and they go crazy over steelbooks. You know, Best Buy be grabbing all the rights for the steelbooks, and they just recently got a partnership with Scream to put out their steelbooks, and this only gonna last for 2 months. Man, that's wild. But at the same time, like I said, Best Buy, I mean, it's too far from me for where ours are at on the other side of the town. I'm not driving almost an hour just to get that. I'm sorry. And online, it's always not at a good price, or I can't get. I mean, it's whatever, you know. So hopefully we can get this at a nice price when they drop the price, when they're not going to do this no more in stores and online. Just get the rest of the deals out. But I'm afraid some the scalpers are going to grab it all and raise it double the price. I hope not. Let's keep going. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know how many copies of this I have. Well, now we got the 4K, you know. I don't see the sing along, but it may be on the Blu-ray that has the sing along. Yeah, song selection. Yeah, so you never know, because some of these companies, they are so freaking cheap that they'll just put something out and be like, hey, now here's the song edition. Here's the 3D edition, or like this is just the bare bone. In fact, in a couple months, we're going to put out a version that comes with the Blu-ray that has all the special features. Indiana Jones. It killed me when they put all those steel books out and it had no features. I mean, like, you're a 4K, you should automatically come with the Blu-ray. Don't sell it like short and not put the Blu-ray in and to sell it separately at a high price. That's just, come on, man. These companies are killing me. Especially now this, I called it and it happened. They went up on prices of 4K movies, you know, and it has nothing to do with other stores going out and stopping movies. It's the fact that prices are going high and they're not dropping the prices like other places, or putting deals on them, and it's not selling for them. That's what's putting them out. Amazon usually after some time drops the price. Lately they haven't been on it, you know. They've been kind of like waiting even longer, you know. And I'm always afraid I'm not going to get that slip cover, you know. After 3 months, that's it, you know. But some, you know, don't sell. I wait to see what other people get during Prime Day or whatever. If it comes with a slip cover, then I'll put my order in. But I mean, like, when I first noticed it, I called it. I was like, Blu-rays were like around $22, and well, did I say 4? Yeah, 4Ks. Then Blu-rays would come out at around 15, but then they raised the Blu-rays up to 20. And I noticed 4Ks were going up $23, $24. Then Screen Factory started selling this like around 28, 29. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? Then other companies start following suit. 4Ks going for $30, $35, $40. What, you done lost your everlasting mind. I am not getting a regular 4K movie for no damn $30, $35, $40. It used to go for 20. I mean, you can't blame inflation. You can't blame pandemic, because y'all were doing this after the pandemic and not too long ago. Y'all just see monkey see, monkey do. Other companies raising prices. You say, hey, let's raise our prices. Now, if Amazon ends up being the only place to get physical movies, screw y'all. You know, you did it to yourselves. That's just how I feel. All right. And hopefully all the other movies will follow suit. I mean, there's a placeholder, and we've seen other the UK done it. But if they do this singly wise, I'll do it that way. Forget Shout Factory's on box set. And we got Enter the Dragon 4K. I'm kind of getting used to seeing WB and Disney putting 100 on top, you know. So I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that. I kind of prefer it now. It kind of grew on me, especially Disney. All right. Then we got Screen Factory. I definitely got this from their website to get the deluxe edition, and that's all three Night of the Demons. We had to scoop that up, and 4Ks. So this was awesome. Alright. And I didn't go for the Ultra thing that comes with pins because they raised it way too damn high. Who the hell wants to do that? So we just went with the alternative artwork for the demons. All three is in here. It's in nice condition. We're not going to open it up. We're going to keep it sealed just like it is. Double Trouble may be one I've already shown prior, but I don't know exactly when it was just laying out there. I'm going to put it up. I think we have shown it, but you know, some of these older titles starting to get pushed out. I'm kind of getting happy about it. Kino is also another one that's pushing some of the older titles out. Definitely 80s. Yeah, I love it. And then this finally went, well, I got this off Mercani, whatever, kind of like eBay. And we got National Lampoon's Vacation. So this was at a good price. Yes, we skipped the steelbook that had the nice thing, but we're not going to pay that much for that damn steelbook. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger on Scream 3 yet, you know. Finally. Chokers at Scream finally dropped the price on this because I was not going to pay no damn $80 for this damn thing. And it's crazy how the original 5 does not got a box set. They could make the box itself, and I would have bought that separately, you know. But all those are just singly, and just the last 3, Part 6, H2O, and what's the other? Resurrection. I didn't want to say the wrong thing, but this got a box for it. It's crazy. But we finally got the 4Ks. And now I don't know, like, well, because they already pushed separately, you know, for the Rob Zombie ones. And that's what we got movie wise, you know. We didn't everything that accumulated. Like I said, Prime Day has some decent stuff for movies, you know. But hey. Put this in my safe. Oh, one last thing, it's just sitting here. They finally dropped the price on, like I said, steel books for like anything 4K. This by Scream Factory. They are being real stingy and dropping the prices from 30, 28, 27, you know. So whenever they drop something under 20 or like around 22, I guess that's the jumping price. But once the Carry 4K steelbook went on sale, yeah, we went for that. It was like $18, so I went for it. Because I don't know, like these companies being real stingy, like they changing their ways now, and they're just holding all these high ass prices. Snaps, who the hell wants to pay $50 for one thing and they keep it 50 for like years? I mean, like what? Let's put this somewhere safe, and we're going to jump into the games. But first, let's see. I showed you that now we've completed it all. We finally got the NES last month. Now we got the Dreamcast. So we got the 4 prior now. I don't know what they're going to put out next month. Some say it's going to be the N64 one. I kind of look forward every year. This is my tradition wise, you know. So we grabbed that. Alright, let's see what we got for games. Oh, look at this. We did, like, this is the one I put up. I almost missed it. Disney is another thing that don't drop prices for some odd reason. But we grabbed Snow White on 4K. In fact, I used my points because it's staying at 22. Cinderella's staying at 22. So we're going to grab Cinderella next month. But we grabbed Snow White. And like I said, they always put different things as well, you know. Like you got your steelbooks for Best Buy. Disney Movie Club got their own version. I mean, kills me. We're not out here trying to get everything, but we do want a nice cover at least. Alright, some of the games I know I've shown before, but with unboxings, but we got it out here. We're gonna knock them out. Room Factory Special 3. This is the only Switch game we have, unfortunately. There have been some decent deals, but PlayStation been have some great deals, so we've been grabbing those. Got Spiritfarer. This was like, I think, $10. Finally, Tales of Symphonia Remastered. We missed out. Well, actually, we didn't miss out. When the first Prime Day, not the last one, but the one before that, we got the $9.99, but they never got any more copies. So I was placed on a back order forever. I complained about it, and they refunded me on the spot, which I didn't want to do, but they did it anyway. So we got this on GameStop. GameStop had like this pro deal. Unfortunately, they had it all listed as new. They were all open used. It's just the fact that discs look good, so they call it new, and it's not new. There's like, I don't think I'm getting any used or like older stuff from GameStop because that's scummy. That's a cheap way for them not to drop prices like they're supposed to. Scummy. And here's the other thing we got from GameStop. Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. Now the new one is about to come out, you know, so that's something to look forward to. But we didn't have this. We got this on PS5. God of Rock was $4.99, $5. A lot of people say it suck. I mean, $5. Why not? And I can tell had a sticker. We tried to get the sticker off, and that kills me. Don't put no sticky stickers on there, but that's hard as hell to get off. Assassin's Creed Mirage, we showed you when we did the unboxing of this. It's always fun to collect Assassin's Creeds and get those nice figurines. And Disagia 7, I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, but in long standing Part 6 went to the Switch, but then they made a complete Part 6 that went to PlayStation, so we got that there, you know, because if you got everything on PlayStation, please don't make something go to another system. That's something that kills me. A long time series and you collect 4 in one thing, and once it goes off somewhere else, and you just like, oh my gosh. Or those that you get limited editions or collector's editions, and then it'd be just one that just be a standard only, and you just like, why? And that kills me. It's gonna be kind of weird with Bethesda being on Xbox, and some of the games we got like Outer Worlds. I really wanted to play the second one. It's been 4 years now, so we know Part 2 is around the corner. Xbox only. And that kills me. But it is what it is. Got Curse of the Sea Rats. This was at like $10. We scooped that up. Cry Machine we did unboxing. And we went with the alternative cover. I mean, both sides were awesome, but something about the plot of the alternative cover got me, so we went ahead with that. Miasma Chronicles. Try my best to say it, but finally they dropped this at a good price at GameFly, free shipping, so we scooped that up. It's always fun. Like I said, when you find deals lately, I mean, like Square's always one of those companies that just don't drop to 20, to be at 25. You need to like, come on. I dropped when they did the Star Ocean and the Tactics, and we jumped the gun. I used my Amazon points to lower it down under 20, and then who put it down for 10 after like a month and a half, and I was like, man, I could have waited. But sometimes you waited 6-7 months for it and it never came, so I mean, hey. Digimon Survive, that was $10. Awesome deal. I was waiting for that to drop in price and it never was coming, and finally it did. Rhapsody Mall Kingdom Chronicles, we did the unboxing for this. Like I said, limited editions, collector's editions, we do a separate boxing and all that. See, here's what the one that I used my points to drop the price, and then it went down cheaper. We got the Dealfield Chronicle. That's in Square. I don't know, Square weird sometimes. Got the Monochrome Morbius. We did the unboxing for that. The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trials. I have a fear they're going to drop a PS5 version in the next 4 or 5 months, and I'm just going to be like, why? And my biggest fear is there's not going to be an upgrade to PS5 on the original. If you saw E's, was it 8, 9, or 9, 10, whatever it is, they've done a double for the PS5. Like, I mean, it kills me. Is the PS4 version going to be able to upgrade without pay? You know, I mean, this is what it is. Finally scooped Dead Space up. This was under 20 finally. We are not going to go ahead and fund limited run for their collector's edition. That's way overpriced. They can kiss my ass. They should have come out with the collector's editions themselves. I hate when companies license to the limited run. You see what they're doing with Persona. That's a scummy, because Persona has been doing their own, Sega, they've been, I don't know, Arc, what, I mean, like, I don't understand sometimes, why license out to limited, because all their stuff is always overpriced and there's no free shipping on those. Anywho's, Dead Space. Metal Anomalies. This finally went down on price on GameFly, because right now it's still $34, $35 on Amazon. So we scooped it up on GameFly when it went under 20. Awesome. Valkyrie Elysium. Another one that I used my points to get under 20. And then it went cheaper, either through Hoot or Amazon, and I was like, man, why? Some things kill me sometimes. Hey, we gotta get it. Taxi Hunter, 88 films, another gem. We scooped that bad boy up, slipcover and all that. I don't think this one had an actual booklet. Sometimes they come with booklets, sometimes they don't put a booklet out for it, but when they do, I'm happy. Star Ocean, The Divine Force. This one went for $10 a few days ago on Hoot, but we dropped our points on this and got it for under 20. Alice Gear Aegis. This was dirt cheap. This was like maybe under 15. This probably like, I think I got mine $12, $13. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Another thing, we dropped our points on this and they dropped the price on as well. And I think we showed the quarry, but it was just hanging out there. Maybe I planned on playing it, but it was just out. But we're going to add it to everything else. Now we got one last goodie to show off. First, let me make some way so we can show it off better. We didn't get the big book we was hoping for, but we did get a book. Alright, I love my books. It don't matter how many times I get the same NES, SNES type. I just love good reads and stuff that really brings back my childhood. What's it, nostalgia? Yeah. So we got A Celebration of Portable Gaming, a handheld history from Lost and Cult. Now this one is something that was like overseas, UK area, I believe, or somewhere else, and they brought this one to the US, but they have two other books that's pretty nice. In fact, one's about to drop, and the other one is a follow-up to the Handheld History Volume 2. But we got the first one. Hopefully they bring the other two over. I asked a question, and some companies, they just don't like to answer back for some odd reason. I don't know. We've never got an answer if they're going to put the other two out over here, or if I got to summon them up from the UK over, or maybe get it from eBay, whatever. But Volume 2 looks good, and so they got a Console Chronicle we want to grab. Like I said, it don't matter how many NES, SNES I get. It's just, I don't know, I gotta scoop it up if it looks good, and it got nice pictures, some nice reading. But I mean, hey, the artwork looks good. The Volume 2's artwork is even better. Even the Console Chronicle looks good. And I didn't expect it to be this thick, but it is. So that's awesome there. We're gonna bring the camera over. I got a lot of chunk. Don't mind my station. Like I said, to stuff accumulating, and usually when we let things accumulate, this just leaves things on the desk. Let's bring the camera over and take a look. I mean, we're at the final run anyway, right? Alright, just to give you an idea, so the camera ain't going to show the best views, best things, but I mean, to give you a general idea of what's what, I mean, to me, I'm a happy camper. Now, like I said, the big book I was waiting for was the Game Boy with Virtual Boy put together. I was waiting for that. Big books have their own Game Boy book we're planning on getting later on. And they recently put that one out. And they already on to the next book of what they're gonna put out. So I just like collecting things, and they got some other things besides handheld stuff, you know. Like I said, there's a lot of good reads in here. They got some decent pictures, you know. Not bad, not bad. I mean, like, there's a lot in here, you know, so definitely wouldn't be enjoying my days whenever I get to this, because I mean, we're backlogged like crazy right now, and then plus other stuff that's about to come out. But I mean, I always have this. That's why I always prefer physical than digital. I mean, they got all types of, I mean, like anything handheld you can think. And what they don't have, it's in volume 2. So we have a better look at the artwork. Yeah, looking good, looking good. So like I said, that's just something real quick to show off, you know. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's probably the longest video I've done of a Goodie Drop, but hey, we had a lot accumulated. So please leave some likes, some comments, definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.